Welcome back to some more Race Driver Grid. This is part number 22, and finally in this part, we're going to be now taking a look at the next tier of events, basically the last of the USA, Europe, and Japan separated events, as we take a look at the ARL National, the Euro A, and the J-Speed Super 1 badges and things and whatnot. Yes, and so we're going to be started. So the way, like I mentioned in the last part, the way I'm going to be doing this is starting from this point on. It's just going to be one of these events per part, just because it's at this point you got like 4 races, so it's already going to accommodate it relatively well for the most part. So, and also just because there's only like 3 per thing anyway. So if you think about it, take the bottom one and how there were 6, it would still take 3 parts for each area to get all of them done. So, you know, that's just one way of looking at it. But anyways, so first up we're going to have is the Multiple CC GT Series for GT1, and it's relocated to simply one car, the Koenigsegg CC GT. Now, we could spend $3 million to get a brand new one, or on eBay, we can get this one here. May have been totaled 5 times, but 2.6 million anyway to save some money. Not that I really need to for this, but if considering how much I have, but it never hurts. And especially considering the top prize for winning this is 3 million, you can pretty much win all your money back from getting the car. So it has its swings and roundabouts. And it looks like the guy we're looking after is the very front guy, John McCormick. So let's see how we get on with him. I expect it shouldn't be an issue at all, to be fair. So yeah, we're pretty much on equal playing field. Everybody's in the same car, so I don't think it should be too bad. The only thing to keep in mind is that these are Koenigsegg, so they are relatively fast. It's not the CCXR that I had earlier, but this is considering this is the more raced out version, it's definitely well suited for the fast and really managing the fast, especially around the corners, because you know your swings and round. Oh, we've had a spin. I think that was John. I think McCormick died. The guy to watch out for is now the guy who died. So guess I'm not watching out for him anymore. Yeah, the fact that it gives you one of this like somewhat street race venues, so it's a bit tight, but it's fine. I'm already now into 3rd place. My teammate's right in front, ahead of David Hilton. Although Hilton's making a run for it. Oh! Fellow Englishman try to take out another Englishman. What is this? What is this monogamy? I was tempted to give Fletcher a bit of a support, but I don't want to ruin his... I would much rather not like to ruin his race. Alright, I gotta push. David tried to go for it, and he's now gaining away. I gotta win it for the team now. That's not winning it for the team, that's just being a dumbass. Oh, Jesus, okay, that was a poor rewind spot. Yeah, we'll move it a bit further back. Come on. Oh, damn it. Poor cornering. That was going to be a bit of a disaster, so I had to really slam it down, shifting down into 1st to try to prevent a catastrophe. Shit. Right, come on. I gotta find a way to get up to this David guy. But thankfully now I can use the straightaway to slipstream him a bit, so that should help. Oh god, he's taking it easy. He's braking way early. That's my chance now to get in front and hopefully now keep the front. Oh, that was just some poor moves by myself. Yours truly. Oh, David's nearly killed himself. He nearly took a big catastrophe, but he held on just. I think he's pushing just a little bit just to try to get it back to me, and paid the price as the result of doing so. Now all I need to do is just kind of work my way to the finish, and then we should be fine. I say work my way to the finish, meanwhile I have another lap to go. I'm smart, I swear. I think about these things, I swear to God. It's just me. I'm gonna have to mind the belching. I've been having some root beer, so that's gonna pretty much cause it to happen, you know, at least a few times relatively. Yeah, I was expecting to get this part recorded a little bit earlier today. I'm recording this the same day I recorded the last part, and I then went to get some stuff to do, and then what ended up happening is me getting distracted as usual and getting caught with a Discord call and whatnot. But then eventually I decided, or you know what, I want to at least get one or two more parts done tonight, especially because my whole plan is I wanted to get some parts for the weekend whilst I'm gone at convention. So whatever I can do to help kind of make things work out at the end of things. Oof, jeez, that was really bad, but it doesn't matter. We got a very comfortable lead, so it's not like that was gonna screw us any. And there we go. No one was close. No one. Fletcher ended up finishing 4th. It looks like he dropped to Liam North of Ireland. But thankfully, because DHM's teammate and Carter and West's teammate were further down than my teammate, yeah, we've got a 6-point lead so far. I, of course, make all my objectives, and he's not going to make all of his objectives, but he still nets 190,000, which is nice. You can say anything you want about David Hilton. Fact of the matter is, he lost to me. When you lose, and in my world, if someone loses, then you know that kind of means that I'm a better driver, Kappa. Why am I saying Kappa? This isn't fucking Twitch. I think I'm so used to doing my Twitch streams now that it's kind of infecting my brain and just kind of spewing that nonsense out. Anyways, let's think less about reaction faces on Twitch and just John is seriously dead again. He was the one who apparently said to watch out for the first race. He then died, and now this race here, he dies again. So I guess what maybe my crew chief meant by watch out for this guy meant watch out for this guy because he's going to fucking die. So make sure you're not next to him, or else you might get taken out as a result. I think that's what my crew chief meant. Because when you do that twice, you clearly need to reevaluate what car you're in, because apparently you can't. John McCormick has no idea how to drive a Koenigsegg CCGT, so I mean, I'm not making it look much better, but at least I won the last race, so at least give me a little bit of slack here. Also, in what racing series in real life would you ever have like them going down like San Francisco streets like that, where they're just massive jumps? Yeah, that certainly didn't help. Oh my god, I suddenly went way slower there compared to the previous attempt there. Oh, I've been rear-ended. Fletcher, come on, Fletcher, you're still stuck back there. Move, get some work done. You're supposed to be a really competent driver. Just prove it to me, damn it. Alright, come on. Just gotta find my way. Jesus Christ, I had to let off just a little bit because he put a light tap on the brakes. Excuse me, Jesus. God damn. I'm made a mistake of getting into the right gear there. Well, we got a bit of side-on-side action with Hilton. Alright, we're past him, so all that now leaves is Daniel Carter in the black and yellow OMP Koenigsegg. It's not a bad-looking Koenigsegg there. Kind of works well. Yeah, no, just imagine this. Like, would you actually go to a racing event if it had like Koenigsegg-like vehicles racing in closed-off sections of San Francisco, where the cars can come screaming down this hill, nearly reaching speeds of 200 miles an hour, and the potential for something seriously to go wrong. It's also like the fact that, keep in mind, like, you'd have all these areas closed off, and you can just see all the buildings where people could be staying at and whatnot. It's just, it would be really difficult to have to explain. But then again, this is the art of video games, where that shit don't matter. Alright, one more lap to go. This of course definitely won't be as long as the last one, so. And with no one in the way this time for lap 3, I can really put the pedal down and get a nice good lap out of this, so. Ooh, I really swung the car there. Good over the humps. They're not those, you know, I don't actually know. I've lost my train of thought now. Shit. Alright, anyways, come on. Just bring it down. Bring it down and around. Oh yeah, I was mentioning like the last part, I thought there was some kind of weird vibration thing going on with my controller. Apparently the controller's vibration is fine. There is nothing wrong with it. For those of you curious about which controller I'm currently using, it is a blue Xbox One S controller. While I say Xbox One S, it's not really a Xbox One S only controller, but I think everyone just calls it that because it kind of coincided with very well with the Xbox One S. Basically, it's the same controller, just better. Especially with the left and right bumpers being way nicer on these newer ones. Like, if you've only ever used an original Xbox One controller, definitely do yourself a favor and get one of the newer ones. Just the texturized finish is nicer. The left and right bumpers are way better, far less stiff, and it's just generally a nicer controller, I feel. Unless you have an Xbox Elite controller, in which case, if you spent a premium dollar for a premium controller like that, then you're probably already set. Me, personally, I don't feel like spending that kind of money on a controller, so if I wanted to spend that much, I'd get it for... that would be for a racing wheel, not for, like, a simple game controller. Yeah, Fletcher... looks like Fletcher never got past where he started, so yeah, that's kind of disappointing. It's fine. We still have a 7-point lead at least as we head into the third race. I, of course, make all my objectives. Fletcher makes none of his. So it looks like he finished the race with damage. Oops. And then now it looks like the guy to look out for is Kurt Lexall in the Advent Koenigsegg. Well, hopefully this will help Alex a lot better. He's starting way up closer and near the front, and starting in third place, in fact, so that might do some favors for him. Okay, come on. Just try to work my way around the pack a little bit. Oh, shit. Damn. Not even only 30 seconds into the first lap, and I'm already in first place. Nice. That is definitely a way to do it. It was a bit of fender bender action, but we're fine. Now the real question is, I see John McCormick is John McCormick is fourth. Is he going to spin out and die again? Because last two races he did just that. Now it's a bit harder to tell, especially because now I'm in first and in fact pulling away from the field. But I will have a guess that maybe it might happen if I no longer see his name. Now, of course, that could just mean someone just passes him or anything. But you know, we'll see. We'll see if there's anything that happens. Anyways, we're just now very. I'm from English. Yes. Right now I'm just comfortably into first place. No need to even look back. Just well out in front. Yeah, this race is going to be even shorter than the last one. Just probably looking at like a really good lap will probably be sub 130. So. There we go. Get it around there. Beautiful. No fuss whatsoever. This is another thing. This one thing too I really like about this Koenigsegg. It's very refined. It sticks to the ground well. It doesn't it does suddenly kick out sometimes, but it's you know, even when it does, it's very easy to regain control. It's a very nice driver's car. It's definitely well planted and something I would definitely want to use if I was ever given the chance. Like, if I had the chance to drive a real Koenigsegg CCGT and it kind of drove like this, I would want to drive it. Now, of course, the game's physics do kind of exaggerate things with, like, bumps and whatnot, so it does kind of fly around everywhere, but so do a lot of other cars in this game as a result of how the physics in this game work, so you know, that's just something to keep mind of, I guess. Alright. Ease up a little bit and gun it. Go! Oh! Whew! Okay, we're getting a little closer. Ah, look at that. That was a sub 128. That was pretty good. I'd have to say. I was thinking it would be a good lap would be a sub 130. Then I do a sub 128. And I'm like, maybe I was being too easy on it. Yeah, you can kind of just tell I'm really just letting this car just kind of really work its pace. Yeah, but it looks like McCormick is still fourth. It looks like he's finally gonna have a race in which he doesn't just die in. So, but there is still any time during the remainder of this lap for something to go horribly wrong. So let's hope for McCormick's own sake that doesn't happen. Of course, if it does happen, it'll be somewhat amusing. But you know. You take what you get. Alright, bring it down. Whew, shit. That was cutting it really close. Okay, that wasn't quite what I had in mind there, but hey, I'm fine. The car just got a little scraped up, but it's nothing serious. Haha, I could commentate the crew chief too. I need help. So yeah, that wasn't as good as my last lap, but that was probably around the end is where I kind of took a lot of the loss of time there. As I take another sip of my Barks root beer. Now, one thing I haven't quite yet done is get a picture for this, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna try to do that real quick. That actually looks really cool. I quite like that. Like, yeah, I like that. I think I might use that. Alright, anyways, let's get back into the action, shall we? Got one more race to go, so let's just do all of that. And that's all my winnings. I didn't actually see where Fletcher finished, but I know he definitely didn't finish as well as where he started. He at least made some of his sponsor objectives, so good for him. Good on him. And yes, Hilton is apparently a second-place driver, despite the fact that we've done 3 races and I've won all 3 of those. So it's like, do I really have to worry about this guy? Really? I think I'm fine. Well, we got a little bit of minor contact action going on there. I'm just gonna have to snake my way through a little bit. Oh, the door's been shut on me. Come on. Oh, hey, my teammate's currently in first. But for how long? Oh, well, he's got a decent... I can see on the mini-map there, he's at least got a decent distance from second place, so... maybe this race he might actually hold on. But who knows? Oh god, I got too much into the grass there. That's like the one thing too is like it's admittedly kind of like a poor like track design feature there. It's like it could just be like how US thing, so like whatever, but still it's like I know this like something like here where you see like the grass like the runoff grass. That looks a little more better, but the way it was on there just no. Oh, I didn't mean to cut there. Shit. That's fine. Didn't really do much of anything, so. Come on. Oh, shitty shit balls. Ah, fuck, I got steering damage. I do not want that, because that means I won't get all my sponsor objectives. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was a bit dramatic there. Oh, this is honestly kind of looking ugly. Someone died there. I'm not sure who it was though. Even before it was fucking Tom McCormick again. Just 3 of the 4 races, and he apparently just cannot drive the fucking car. But yeah, Fletcher is still holding on to first place there. It's a bit of a close field right now for the top 5, but oh wait, no, he's still fighting for first. He's not giving it up that easily. Oh, then he took that corner on the outside. Oh, but again, look at this. He's fighting for it. Fletcher is going for it. He wants that first place. So he's trying to work for it. Oh shit. Okay, well at least they're out of the way, so I don't have to worry about them now. If I can just kind of sneak up on Liam there and kind of give him a bit of something to worry about, I can probably at least push him back a bit and keep Fletcher there. Oh no, I think Liam's got. Oh no, I think Liam's got it. Then I come to the rescue. Now Fletcher's back in first. I'm such a jackass to other people, I swear. No, I nearly got karma'd there. Nearly. But it's fine. I can still get out there and. Okay, I can just slipstream off of Fletcher and just try to take second away. Oh, fucks. Excuse me. Oh, fuck. And now Liam's caught on. Alright. Fuck this. Time to fucking gun for it. Oh! He's dead! Liam is out! He has taken himself out of the race there. Well, he's probably not actually out of the race, but he's at least out of the front. Alright. Well, I'm smart. Thankfully, I at least had one more flashback I could rely on. Okay, this side. There we go, yeah. Be way smarter about the brakes this time. Just, oh, fucking hell, that was somewhat embarrassing, to be honest. I know you're right. You say you're right behind me. I've got a little bit of a gap here, so I'm not sure if you're right behind me. You are behind me, but you're not right behind me. You're not like getting some ass action. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with me? Whoa, okay. The curve really wanted to bring the car up. The rumble strip. My brain is all fried is a little bit fried, I guess. So hopefully Fletcher will hold on to second place there. Because I pretty much got first on lockdown here, so. And now it's a straightaway dash to the finish. Will Fletcher have held on? Yes. He held on by nearly a whole second over Hilton. John McCormick, 11th place. Liam did manage 4th, so he kind of recovered a little bit, but yeah, his chances of trying to be second over my teammate, well, that died when he had a death moment. So, whoops. Anyways, so there we go, 127 points in total for my team. A 36-point victory. I, of course, once again, net all of my winnings, 324,000. And Fletcher will at least get as much as he can here, 256,000. Again, we still get net points there. $7.9 million made on that event. The sponsor offers being Dynatech, Mongoose, and Motul. And again, I'll likely be doing this off screen in the case that the game decides to crash. But we're now starting to. But yeah, Motul now would be the highest paying sponsor at 52,000. So that's definitely going to be going on the car, because if a sponsor objective setting it as the major where it pays double, yeah, that's 104,000 right there. So that'll definitely be going on the car in the next part. So stay tuned for that, and as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you all on the next part. Thanks for watching. I've already said that. Yes, excuse me. Thanks for watching for the 3rd time. Bye.